When my father came back in the evening, he sat me down and told me that it was not a good thing for me to smoke, etc. But then he turned around and told my mom that she should provide me an ashtray in my room and also advised me that I should not smoke in bed as it was dangerous. And when my sister complained that I, I should in fact not be smoking because I was not earning my own money, my father told her that when he started smoking, he was not earning his own money as well. But, uh, he said that there used to be some children with with well-off fathers, like Ravi, meaning that like me, who would provide him the cigarettes. So, you know, it it was just one of those episodes which tells you about how practical he could be in any situation. He Another story I'd like to tell you is uh, about the motorcycle I had. I got this motorcycle after a lot of arguments. However, when he bought me the motorcycle, he told me that I should not use it to take any girl out in the evening for a party, and that if I needed to go out with a girl, I should ask him for the car. I asked him why he was saying that, and he said, "Well, I don't want you to endanger any girl's life. I would prefer that I don't have the car in the evening and you use it, but that I know that you and your girlfriend will be safe." Another episode was uh, when I was driving with my friends and him in the car, and we had to stop in a cafe in Dharwad to just for a break. When we stopped the car, he insisted that I should send him a Coke to the car. I said, "No, why don't you come inside? Have something with us. We're going to have a cup of coffee." He said, "No." After we came back, he told me that, you know, you guys would need to smoke, and maybe some of your friends would be uncomfortable smoking if I was there. So I decided to wait in the car. So that was Tata, most practical at times, and always very understanding of what the other person would be thinking. We had many arguments in which I often lost my temper. He rarely ever did. I remember very early after I had started managing the company in Harrier, there was a situation where we received a large order from HMT. Uh, the order was at an old price, and there had been several revisions after that, but HMT had refused to give us an increase in price. My father said that we must put our foot down and asked for an increase in price. I, on the other hand, was of the opinion that we needed the order and that it was very important for us, and so we should accept it. Argument went on, and we both went to bed. Next day morning, when I went to my office, I saw a telegram which was sent to HMT saying that we were accepting the order. I immediately called our sales manager and I asked him who had authorized him to send that telegram. And he said, your father came and asked me to send this telegram. Now he had thought it over the whole night and thought that he would accept my point of view. And in fact, I had thought over it the whole night and felt that I should have accepted his point of view. But that was just us. I mean, we argued on a lot of issues, but we were always open to each other's points of view. Even later on in life, he would seek my advice, but would always try to convince me about his point of view. That was the way we worked with one another. In the last 6 months of his life, when we lived together in Pune, we would enjoy our glass of whiskey together. The drinking good whiskey was a habit which he sort of initiated into me, and we both enjoyed a drink together. Unfortunately, that period was very small, just lasted 6 months when he passed away. My memories of him will always be as a very practical person, a person who had a lot of empathy, but always kept a strict demeanor. He was always well dressed, and for this I really admired him. Even to buy some vegetables, I have often seen him wear his tie before going out. And I think I really, really did admire my father. I would be very proud to be able to be even 10% of him.